I am getting really pissed off on my computer. I've re-recorded this like 4 times already. But anyways, hi. I did my usual thing on Facebook, and I was like, guys, what should I rant about? And I got some pretty interesting topics. So, topic 1 of 2, justification. And for those of you who don't know what justification is, it's, giving reasons as to why you said or did things that you said or did, or justifying your beliefs in something. I'm sorry I sound like shit, I'm sick right now. So yeah, one example of justification that I think we can all agree on is somebody says they don't like being sick. Why don't you like being sick? Because it fucking sucks. I don't care if you get a day off school or if you get, like, free food or, like, you know? Nobody likes feeling like crap. Nobody does. So yeah, that's you justifying why you don't like being sick, is because you don't like feeling like shit. So yeah, justifications come in all shapes and sizes. Some justifications are, most justifications are opinions. And a lot of them come with controversy because they are opinions, and some people have opposing opinions, and that's just how life works, is people think differently from one another most of the time. So, yeah, keep that in mind. So, groups of people or certain people that you cannot justify anything to. The government. You know, somebody, or you, maybe, I don't know, somebody pays the government every day for your living. That's just the truth of the matter. Somebody pays, or you pay, like I said. Somebody is paying for the roof over your head, for the water in your glass, for the food in your house, for the clothes on your back, for the electricity in your house, just pretty much everything. Like, the government pretty much, you have to pay the government to live. To eat, sleep, bathe, be warm, you know, some of it goes to the government. And, you can't really, I know there are things like government assistance and welfare, but, you know, when it comes down to, like, paying bills and stuff like that, you can't really give the government excuses. Like, taxes, if you can't pay them, you can't really give them a reason for why you can't pay them. They give you an allotted amount of time, and, you know, if you don't get your money, then you're out on your ass, pretty much. That's just how the government works. You can't justify much to them. So, it's just one of those groups that you can't really reason with. I mean, you can, but you can at the same time. I don't know. Politics and government are difficult topics. So let's move on. Examples of controversy: presidential elections. Romney and Obama. I'm not gonna say, because I don't care. I'm under the age of 18. But, you know, they're gonna try and justify, you know, why you should vote for one or the other. They're gonna try and give you reasons for why you should vote for one or the other. And, of course, politics involve a lot of controversy. It's just one of those things. So, yeah. Yeah. Current events. This is actually, like, really, really, really controversial and, like, crazy. This is probably a really sensitive topic for some of you. Mitch Lucker's death. Again, for those of you who don't know, Mitch Lucker was Suicide Silence's front man, and he just died, I think, last week in a motorcycle accident. and he had a wife and daughter, and, you know, like, all this stuff, and he was only 28, so that's messed up. That's really crazy. So, yeah, anyways, me justifying why it really sucks to me that Mitch Lucker died. I had a lot of respect for him and the band. I know they changed a lot of people's lives. And I know that Mitch Lucker was a really good guy as a husband, father, musician, just a really good person in general. So, I mean, it really sucks. Rest in peach. What's wrong with me? I'm tired. Rest in peace, Mitch Lucker. But I don't really like Suicide Silence' music. I just have respect for Mitch Lucker. I know enough to know that he was a good guy and stuff like that. And, you know, I'm hearing more and more, like, drinking and driving was the cause of his death, too. Like, if he was drinking and driving, then, I mean, it's a mistake on his part, but that doesn't change that in his life he was a pretty good guy. You should not lose respect for someone based on the way that they died. I don't know. Like, that just seems really silly to me, that you lose respect for somebody who changed people's lives, and who had such a positive influence on a lot of people, because he made a stupid decision that, I mean, it took his life. That's terrible, but I don't know. And then there was, oh yeah, things that you can't justify, period. There are One Direction fans. I'm not saying all of you are shitty people, but people like this give you a bad name. There are One Direction fans telling Mitch Lucker's little girl, who's 5 years old and just lost her dad, by the way, to kill herself. You can't justify telling a 5-year-old girl who just lost her dad in a tragic fucking accident, who was 28, by the way, to kill herself. The fuck is wrong with you? You can't, there is no reason you should, that's beyond me. That's one of those things that just, I don't know. So yeah, also One Direction fans telling Alex Gaskarth of All Time Low to kill himself because he doesn't like One Direction's new single. Now, Alex has his reasons, and he justified publicly why he does not like One Direction's new single. And this is one of those things where controversy comes in, where people who have different opinions say what they want to say. Anyways, One Direction fans telling him to kill himself because he doesn't like their new single. Of course he doesn't fucking like the new single. One Direction sucks. And he's, like, from a completely different genre of music anyways. But telling him to kill himself over it, come on, guys, really? That's just crap. I don't know, I love All Time Low, so I really think it's bullshit. And I don't like One Direction, so again, I really think it's bullshit. So, yeah. Justifications. I have another rant to do, so I'll just leave you with this.